All right, good morning. Back at the Superior Rink here in Superior, Wisconsin. Lightning taking on the Duluth East Black. Duluth East Black tied their first game, took 2 losses. And so here we go. A little neutralized discussion going back and forth. Duluth coming in with the zone, takes a shot. Glove saved by Peterson. Face-off push back in the top corner. Low pressure being kept by Horton. Horton's going to break up that shot, gets it clear. Kilmer skating up with it, pushes it further deep into the Duluth end. And Duluth gets a good stick on it, tries to knock it out. They're going to hit their man right at the blue line. Good stick, but just past the white line, Lightning already taken up. A little neutralized discussion. Duluth entering the zone. Good stick away. Gerhardt's going to have it. Just leaves it behind. Duluth East going to pick it up. Far corner. Kilmer keeps some pressure. Duluth trying to get a shot centering. Hits a skate of a Duluth just coming out of the bench. Skating in with it. Trying to center it there, but Dauber there to pick it up. Trying to push up along the boards. Duluth gets a good stick on it. Centering option, we're going to see a shot on goal. Glove saved by Peterson, put down loose. Maroney's going to pick it up. Good stick battle. Duluth keeping up with them. Evanson gets a good clear. Kess going to be off to the races. I don't think Duluth saw him there. Pokes it away. But Duluth is going to skate out of the zone. We got Dauber and Christensen keeping some pressure. Good stick, push it over. And Duluth is going to be the first one to put it in the net at 10:14 in the first period. Duluth East first on the board. 0-1. Scoreboard incorrect. I think we had a little jersey mishap, and I think the Lightning were supposed to be visitors. Now we're in the home jerseys. Duluth East changing their colors to red before taking the ice. So scoreboard might be reflected a little incorrectly throughout the game, as it shows home with 1. Horton's going to round the corner. Good pressure kept on from Duluth. He's trying to skate through. Gets up to Daley. A little close on the offsides as Binda was entering the zone. Centering option, good. Duluth gets a good stick on it. Kilmer tries to take a shot on the goal. Evanson's going to have to dump it in. Just missed it, but Binda's got it. But backhands it into Duluth and as they're entering the zone. Good stick on from Kilmer. Kilmer's going to push it up to Daley. Daley skating in with it. Nobody there crashing the net quite yet. Daley battling with it. Put it out front. Carr's going to pick it up, tries to backhand it, but Duluth picks it up right in front of their tendy. Good stick from Carr. He's going to grab it. Building his momentum. Duluth East intercepting it. A little too much sauce, and that's going to be an icing on Northern Lakes Lightning. We'll bring it back in for a defensive drop for the Lightning. Puck stuck underneath some skates. Getting back to the blue line, trying to get it out, but Duluth East can pick it up. Battle with Ani. Ani pushes it out. Duluth taken back up. Neutralized discussion. Duluth is going to grab it. He's going to skate in with it. Puts it out top circle, takes a shot, saved by Peterson, loose change, cleared away. Pardon me. Dumped into the corner. Duluth being the first to pick it up there. Good skate by Carr, blocks it from their centering option. Blue line's going to step up, tries to get a shot. Christensen trying to clear it. Just going to see a little too much white, and they're going to have to take up. Centering option, and shot just goes wide. Maroney tying up his man, letting Carr grab the puck. Carr's going to round the boards. Duluth East going to get there first. Keeps it in. Looks for a centering option. Cass comes out just in the nick of time, but he's going to have defenseman right there. Maroney's going to dump one in, puts it on goal. Tendy pushes it over to the corner. Back to the blue line. Dauber's going to try pushing it up, but intercepted by Duluth. Duluth coming in with a shot. Shot goes wide. Maroney's going to pick it up on the rebound. Pushes it over to Cass. And Duluth East taken up as they're still exiting the zone. Couldn't enter the zone right away. Dauber going to get to it first. Trying to clear it, but good skate from Duluth keeps it in bound. Another good skate from Duluth keeps it in bounds. Oh, some loose change out front. Duluth East not there to clean it up, but Horton picks it up. He's building some momentum. Coming in, good stick by the defensive by Duluth. Gets him off that shot potential. Duluth tries to get it clear, but a good stick on from Horton keeps it in play. Duluth going to push it out. Lightning's got to take up. And held it at the line, but just escaped around, and that's going to be an offsides on the Northern Lakes Lightning. We'll see just outside the offensive zone for Lightning drop in the neutral. Back to the line. Duluth East gets it clear. They're off to the races. They're going to get to it first. They're going to see a potential shot. Saved by Peterson. And pushed off the back to the blue line. Trying to dump it in. Lightning's going to pick it up. Carr getting stuck underneath some skates of Butcher. Carr's going to come in, takes a shot. And he will put one up over the goaltender's left shoulder. And that's going to tie it up. 1-1 at 5:28 into the first period. Already come for the drop. Puck stuck underneath some ref legs. And Duluth is going to take the succession. Passing it back within the neutral zone. They're skating in with it. Good centering option. Bounces off the stick of Maroney Carr. And they take a shot, goes wide. Carr's going to pick up that rebound. Skating up with it. Good defense going on by Duluth. Knocks Carr off of it. He's going to come in strong. Kilmer going to sit in front of it. Shot. Saved by, I'm not sure if it hit the corner or Peterson. Duluth East going to try that again. Puck gets knocked off from Dauber. Thrown to the side by Evanson. Centering option. It's a good stick from Evanson. Skate. Another good skate. Going to see another shot. Hits the side of the net. Going to be picked up. Looking for wraparound. And Tendy's going to sit on it from Peterson. Oh, they will call it. It snuck in. So Duluth will put that one in for a 1-2. Lightning in the deficit. Maroney pushing it back just in the center. Peterson's going to have to play it off to the corner. Kilmer off to the races. Bouncing puck. Kilmer's going to pick it up, but runs into traffic. Maroney's got it. He's got Kess far corner. Puts a good stick on it. Kess got it. Maroney and Evanson crashing the net. Kess is going to put it up front. Just got off the stick of Maroney and saved by the Tendy, it looked like. And Duluth East coming back in strong. Dauber gets his skate on it. Tries to get a clear from Kess, but hits Duluth, and they're going to take another shot, saved by Peterson. They're going to pick it up again, pushing it back to the blue line. Just on the outside. Got a Duluth player trying to regain his feet underneath them, and they're going to dump it in, and that's going to mean offsides on Duluth at 3:31. Face off, Duluth is going to push it back to the red line. Grab it and enter in the zone. Takes a shot. Not quite sure where. There it is in the corner. Daley's going to push it around. But Duluth is going to pick it up. Good stick from Horton. Steals it from Duluth. But another good stick from defensiveman on the Duluth. Pushed it off in the corner. Horton keeping the battle, but Duluth is going to turn it over. Duluth pushing it up into the neutral zone. Binda keeping pressure. Christensen keeping pressure.
There it is! Still there, Wes!
And covered by Peterson. Again, while the scoreboard reflects home at 2, there was a mishap. We are actually the visitor team on the scoreboard at the moment.
There it is!
Taking a shot from top circle and goes just wide. Carr picking up, trying to build momentum. Good defensive going on by Duluth. Centering option. Shot and save by Peterson. Duluth's going to push it back behind the net. And rounding the boards again. They're going to take a shot, winding up, but interception by Carr. Kilmer picking it up. He's going to elect to dump it in. Hits a Duluth East player. And here comes Duluth coming in with built-in speed. Good centering option. Great pass. Just unable to get there. Hooking on Duluth. I don't want to be back for a playback. Look kind of clean, but refs are going to call it. That's going to put us on a Buster's Masonry power play opportunity as Maroney draws that penalty. 5-on-4 hockey. Christensen dumping in. Maroney's going to pick it up, pushing it back to the line. Christensen's going to line up, takes a shot. Looking for a tip. Kess is going to take another shot. Good defense, stepped in front of the shot. Another shot, loose change, and the Tendy covers with a diving save at 1:26 remaining. 1:09 left on the power play opportunity for the Lightning. Kess picking it up along the boards. Maroney's going to get it. Just passes on the other side of Evanson. Pushing it behind the net. Kess there to first to grab it. Trying to push it over to Maroney. Maroney's going to have to race out to the corner. He's rounding back the corner. Minute left on the game clock for the first period. Christensen battling it. Pushes it up. Kess trying to dump one in. And Tendy will cover. Pardon the coughs. Face off, Horton's going to try it. Nope. Good stick on it from Duluth. Knocks it away. Cleared by Duluth. Daley's going to pick it up, making sure everybody's tagged up. Daley takes a shot, hits off Duluth. Good stoppage by the Duluth defenseman. Duluth East able to take possession. They're skating behind their net. We got a delayed penalty coming on Northern Lakes Lightning. And that's going to be a penalty call on interference for Daley. 14 seconds remaining in the first period. And minute and a half goes up on the Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill. We're going to be on 4-on-5 hockey. 14 seconds remaining in the first period and starting off in the second period. Duluth trying to push it back to the blue line. They make success. They're going to wind up, take a shot. Just goes wide. Duluth East picking it up. Trying the center. Gets a good stick from the Lightning, it looks like. And that's going to be it for the first period. And we'll be right back with you. Mindy, can I have you just hold this for a moment? I noticed I totally forgot I put mute on. That GoPro's still recording.
I got this. Don't worry about it. Don't make me do that. Really good. Don't make me shake. Doing really good.
Thank you, Mindy. Notice my backup.
I'm like, start shaking, and the camera's gonna be like,
No. All right. Notice our backup recording for the goalie cam was not working, so got that adjusted for playback. All right. Teams rested. Looks like we're trying to correct the scoreboard again. A little confusion as Lightning was supposed to be the away team. All right, back playing at it. Lightning in the deficit right now, 1-2. Duluth up, and we are in a Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. Puck's gonna be around here on the board somewhere. Somebody's gonna dig it out. There it comes up. Carr's gonna pick it up. Good stick on from Duluth East, knocks it off of Carr. Looking for a centering option. Almost hit their mark, but a good stick on it from Lightning. Knocked it away. Able to get it clear. Carr skating up with it. Carr pushes it past his one defenseman. He's going to come in, and he will put one in. Got knocked off of it. He stuck with it, and he will put one in again to tie it up 2-2 at 11:13 in the second period. Again, 12-minute periods on this tournament. No zamming between each of the periods. .30 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Maroney pushing it back to Evanson. Evanson pushing up to Maroney. Maroney's going to have two defensive men trying to push it through. Broken up by Duluth as he's trying to hit Kess. Duluth is going to opt to dump it in behind the net. 7 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Christensen trying to ring the boards. Unable to get all the way to his man. Good centering option. Loose puck is out there as players on the ground trying to get covered by the Tendy. Lightning back at full strength. Christensen clears off the loose change. Duluth East able to maintain control over in the corner. Intercepted by Christensen. He's going to try to round the boards. Maroney's going to send one down, and goalie's going to have to play it as he hit his target. Duluth East trying to pass it up along the boards, and they're going to push it down. Icing arm waved up, and that will be an icing on Duluth at 9:58. Bring it back down for an offensive zone drop for the Lightning. Again, 2-2, second period, 9:58. Music much tolerable today during those minor breaks. Daley battling through. Good defense going on. Wrapped around. Looked like Horton put a stick on it. Just went wide. Trying to round the boards. Kilmer getting to it first. He's going to dump it back in. Duluth trying to round the boards. Daley first to get to it. Takes a shot on goal. Covered by the Tendy. Line change for Lightning. Carr, Gearhart, and Butcher out as your forwards. Duluth pushing it off. Kilmer getting off to the races, and shot on goal by Duluth. Saved by Peterson. Cleared with a little too much sauce, and that's going to be an icing call on the Northern Lakes Lightning. Just a little too much sauce. We're going to see a defensive ends drop, glove side of Peterson. Duluth trying to center it, just hits the ref skates. Good clear by the Lightning. Butcher's going to be off to the races, but he's got three Duluth players there with him. Good centering pass. Christensen's going to dump it out. Duluth picking it up right at the blue line. They're going to center it up. Takes a shot. Saved by the post. Duluth passing it back to the blue line. Going to wind up. Takes a shot. Hits their own player for a redirect. Peterson trying to read the redirect, and had to do a sliding save. Another shot. Saved by Peterson. Peterson lost his stick in the mix of that. And so he was definitely looking for a coverage or stoppage of play to pick up his stick. Up. Maroney pushed it back to Dauber. Dauber's trying to get it clear, but Duluth picks it up at the blue line. And it gets cleared. It's somewhere. Duluth is going to pick it up right around the red line. They pass it back. Just fans on his pass. Kess is going to pick it up, but he's getting forced off into the corner. Pass up to Maroney. Maroney up to Evanson. Evanson takes a shot. not sure. A penalty being called? Didn't see it myself, but refs are going to call number 13 into the sin bin for a minute and a half. That's going to put us on a Buster's Masonry power play. Great opportunity from Kesta Maroney to Evanson. Maroney talking Evanson up. He's got Kest behind him. Dauber and Evanson back on the line. Again, two Evansons. Trying to push it back to Kest. Just bounce off some skates and sticks, and Duluth is going to pick it up. Short-handed, they're going to take a shot. Saved by Peterson. Peterson wants to cover it to stop the play. Short-handed, Duluth says, that's all right. We'll continue playing the way we are. Quick change of the defensive. Christensen's going to pick it up. Gets a clear. Not enough sauce. That's going to be fine. It's going to be played. Maroney keeping some pressure.
Send it. Send it. No.
Kilmer picks it up at the blue line. Takes a shot. Glove saved by the Tendy. Back and forth game. Great. Both teams showing great offensive and defensive maneuvers. Duluth a little short on the bench. It looks like they are playing with two lines, 10 players. So they're going to have their legs with them the whole game. Horton rounded back, pushes to Daley. Just bounces and takes a weird bounce off his stick and unable to get a shot off. Horton keeping some pressure, trying to maintain control, putting it out center. Good stick on from Duluth, pushes it further away. Takes a shot, looking for a redirect from Horton. Horton's going to try pushing one through, goes through the paint. And Duluth puts a good stick on it. They're going to skate out with it. Christensen back on defense. Horton's coming in. Good stick from Horton. And he defends that shot from getting off. Kilmer trying to skate up with it, but Duluth maintaining control. Good stick from Christensen, tries to clear it, but that's going to be a offsides on Duluth, as it looked like one of their players was down on the other side of the blue line as the puck entered. Duluth back at full strength within 8 seconds. 6:35 remaining in the second period. Tied game 2-2. Butcher keeping some pressure. Duluth having to push it out. Post trying to get a stick on it. Ani's going to get there. Good redirect from shot on Duluth, but it goes behind the net. Duluth pushing it back to the blue line. They're going to wind up and intercepted by Lightning. Carr coming in strong with it. Good. Oh! Carr blows a tire. Hopefully everybody's all right down there. Goaltender looks all right. Tandy took it, but he's getting right back up, so let's continue to play hockey, boys.
That's not a penalty.
Oh.
He went for the puck.
Tripping call being called on Duluth. Again, a few of these penalties I'm not catching myself, but refs are giving them a call. It's going to put us back on another Buster's Masonry power play opportunity. Stuck underneath the ref. It's kind of the MO for some of these face-offs.
Move it!
Duluth short-handed, but they're picking it up. Carr's going to come in with it. You see a shot on goal, saved by the Tendy, pushed it behind the net. Carr trying to push it out right in front of Host. Trying to stuff it in, loose puck. Post was in the mix, trying to dump it, but no goal, covered by the Tendy. See another drop stick side, Duluth Tendies. Duluth trying to push it out. Dauber gonna take a shot, but good save by the defenseman. Puts a good stick on it. Short-handed, Duluth is gonna skate in with it. Good pressure kept on from Butcher, but they're gonna still come through with it. Takes a shot, and Peterson covering right at the post. 38 seconds remaining on the power play for the Northern Lakes Lightning. Duluth East entering that zone, taking that shot short-handed. Duluth pushing it back to the blue line, pushing it to the far side. They're going to take a shot, looking for a redirect. Saved by Peterson. I don't believe any shots on goal being recorded for the tournament, but we've seen Peterson take his fair share during this tournament. Brody stick maneuvering it. He's going to push it over to Kess. Hits his man. But Duluth is coming up strong on him, but he's going to skate by it. Tries to push one over. Just goes high over the net.
Go, Red. Go, buddy. Go.
Duluth East skating out of the zone with it. Oh. Duluth East taking a shot. Going to round the corner. Christensen push it around Evanson. Trying to hit Maroney. Cooper Evanson on it, but three defensemen off Duluth right there with them. Loose puck, and Evanson's going to continue skating out with it. Sticking with it, and there's defenseman from Duluth push back to the Christensen. Christensen pushes it up. Maroney trying to stick handle it, but Duluth is going to rob it from him. They're skating up with it. Duluth East holding the line, trying to center it, but must have hit off a skate from Kess. Maroney trying to round it back to blue line. Duluth puts a stick on it. Ani's going to battle it out. Puck is loose. Duluth back at full strength, takes a shot. Maroney trying to clear. Fans on the first one, then puts it in the hands of Duluth. Kess pushes it out. He's got through Duluth defensive men right on him. Steals that puck away. Lightning getting a line change out. Duluth East building momentum, skating out of the zone with it. Daley keeping the pressure. Centering option. Shot on goal, saved by Peterson. At 2:57 remaining in the second period. Puts a stick on it, pushes it back to the blue line. Blue line takes a shot. Kilmer intercepts it. Duluth takes a shot, goes behind the net. Trying to get it pushed out from Dauber. Good defense, keeps it in right at the line. Kilmer's going to pick it up. We got a delayed call coming for Lightning. Lightning's going to go in for tripping. That's going to put us on an Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill, as it looks like Kilmer's going to go in. Heavy defense going to be expected as we're back on a 4-on-5. Carr trying to backhand it out, but Duluth gets a stick on it. They're going to take a shot, hits their own player. Picked it up again by Duluth, takes a shot, goes wide. Lightning gets a good clear. Good pressure being kept by Butcher. Centering option for Duluth. Takes a shot, fans off of it, but still stuck with it. He takes another shot, and Peterson covers. We'll see a glove side drop on Peterson. Duluth pushing it back to the defensive man, takes a shot, goes wide. Christensen battling out. Duluth gonna push it out center. 6 tangled up in the air. Duluth maintaining control. Duluth looking for the good option here. Looking for a centering option. Carr intercepts it. Carr trying to read the defensive men. Butcher trying to keep some pressure. Good stoppage by Peterson, but they're going to still end up taking another shot. A lot of bodies out in front, but Duluth still trying to take a shot. Loose puck still. Carr's going to pick it up. Duluth churns it over. Ani's battling it out. He's going to have it behind the net. Trying to push it out. Carr keeping the stick out in front. Lightning back at full strength. Butcher puts a stick on it, uses the boards, and gets it clear. Maroney just gets a line change with Kilmer, who is in the box. 42 seconds remaining in the second period. Duluth checks out there, and they will stick maneuver. Shot, I don't see where it went. Must have went through the paint as he had an open net, and that's going to be an offsides. One for the goalie cam to watch how that missed. Must have just went on the backside, just a slight angled missed redirection. Maybe it hit off Peterson. That will be one to watch back at 25 seconds of the second period. Both teams at full strength, 25 seconds remaining, 2-2. Evanson dumping it in. Duluth gonna pick it up. Trying to use the boards. Maroney intercepts it. Kess is gonna grab it. Tries to put one on, but good defensive stick stops it from getting there. Kilmer trying to get to it. 3 seconds remaining. And that's gonna be the end of the second period. Tied game 2-2. We're watching some good hockey here. 1 minute intermission on this game. Lakes Towel providing that intermission. Again, after this game, we'll be heading home. A few practices for the week, and back up on the road to Roseau next weekend. Back-to-back road trips for the Lightning. Unsure what the Wi-Fi or cellular coverage will be up there, so we will try to be live. If not, we'll have them recorded and uploaded to YouTube. We'll have all games from this weekend uploaded probably by the end of tonight. All right, refs are playing, ready to play. Goalies are ready to play. Players are ready to go. Here we go. Third period, 12 minutes on the board. Who wants it more? Duluth entering the zone. They're going to dump it in. Horton tries to get a stick on it, knocking it away. Redirect. Binda's going to kick it off, and good clear. A little neutral ice discussion, and Duluth is going to come in with it. Christensen trying to keep some pressure, and they will put one in at 11:27 into the third period. Putting the Lightning into the deficit by 1, 2-3. Duluth pushing it back to their defensive men, pushing up. Duluth is going to take another centering option just out in front. Duluth had the reach for it, couldn't get to it. They push it back to the blue line. They're going to take one fire, bounce off Carr. Carr's going to keep up with some defensive. Duluth trying to get a pass. Butcher intercepts, but still Duluth takes another shot and saved by Peterson. Again, scoreboard might show home at 3, but we are indeed the visitor score on the scoreboard. Maroney pushing it back. Evanson's going to get there first. Trying to ring the boards. Kess gets a good stick on it. He's going to skate up with it. Kess trying to maneuver. Good defense going on by Duluth. Prevent him from getting that shot off. Evanson gets this good stick on it. Tries to get to Kess. Kilmer gets it up to Kess, but just bounces off his stick, and Duluth defensiveman steps up on it. Grab it. He's going to go all the way to the net. Good defense going on by Maroney. Deflects that. Goes off to the corner. Kilmer clearing it. And it might. Nope, it's going to go all the way for an icing on Lightning. Stick side drop for Peterson. Duluth going to push it back to the blue line, out to the other side of the blue line. Just fans on the shot. Horton grabs it and just gets off his skit. Oh! Daley leaves it behind at the blue line as well. Duluth going to try to enter in the zone. Misinterpreting all around. And Duluth is going to pass it back. Offsides on Duluth. Duluth passing it up. Misguided on the pass, but Duluth still picking it up. Time to get a shot. Gets a skate off of Carr. Carr skating around to Duluth. He's trying to skate in with it. Carr's going to take a shot. Gets deflected by Duluth. Unable to get there to the net. Duluth passing it up into the neutral zone. Carr's going to pick it up again. Pushing up the Butcher.
Job, Leo.
Duluth wanted it more, got to it first. Looking for a centering option. Saved by Peterson. See a glove side drop. Kilmer trying to get it clear, but hits off some Duluth players. Duluth trying to push it on net. Christensen pushed it off to the corner. Kilmer's going to try to get to it first. Duluth is going to round it behind the net. Evanson picking it up. Passing to Maroney. Maroney looking for Kess. He's going to hit the boards. Kess is going to grab it. Good defense going on by Duluth. Kess is going to dump it deep. Duluth trying to use the boards. Hits their man. Kess battling it out. Somewhere around here. And Duluth going to take the victorious on that boards. Trying to center it. Gets off some skates. Kess is going to get out to the races. Kess is grabbing it. He pushes it over to Maroney. Maroney just a little too high. Goes high. Back to the blue line. Kilmer doing a stick battle. 2-on-1. Gets it loose. And Duluth is going to get it cleared.
Pressure!
Come on, Wes, grab it.
Duluth poking it in. Duluth blows a tire right in the corner. Kilmer trying to push it out. Gets Kess. And he does get a clear. Duluth having to take up. Fans on the shot in, and that might have saved him on a offsides. Duluth dumping it back. Lightning did a line change. Horton came out. Good centering option. Duluth East still having it, but misdirected on the pass. Gets a clear. Oh. That's going to be a tripping call on Daley. Trying to go for the puck, but he gets the legs of Duluth instead. It's going to put us on a Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill for the next minute and a half. 6:44 remaining of the third period. Lightning down 2-3. Glove side drop for Peterson. I guess Binda going in the sin bin. We'll have to look back at if Binda's the one that's being player 30 being called. Unsure. Penalties up, penalties down. We're not sure what's going on. Now 77 back on the board for a minute and a half. And that's going to be a goal for Duluth on the power play opportunity for them. Leading up 4-2. Sorry. Well, Duluth is leading 4-2. Lightning in the 2-point deficit at 6:33. Lightning boys going to have to dig deep, find those two goals. Duluth dumping it up. That's going to be an offsides on Duluth. Duluth coming in strong. Looking for a centering option. Nobody there. Maroney's going to grab it along the boards. Trying to pass it over to Kess. Gets a good knee from Duluth. Kess gets a deflection, but Duluth keeping possession of it. They're going to come entering the zone. Shot goes up and over, or to the side. Maroney pushing over to Kess. Kess keeping up with the battle, but Duluth gets a good stick on it. They're going to come enter the zone. Sitting off sides at the moment, but they tag up. Good stick on from Kilmer, but Duluth trying to get it up. Cleared by Kilmer. Horton's going to pick it up. And good stick on from defensive right at the blue line. Horton tying up his man. Daley is going to come in with the shot. Protector save. Goes behind the net. Carr trying to keep some pressure. Duluth clears it. Duluth trying to clear. Gets off a pad. And Carr's going to pick it up right in the neutral zone. Carr winding up, takes a shot, goes behind the net. Daley going to pick it up. Pushing it back to the blue line. Duluth hits their man. Daley going to pick it up. Tries to backhand it. All Duluth East back on defense. And they pick it up, and they're going to skate out with it.
Go, Leo, go!
Not sure where it's at. Duluth still trying to get a shot off. Still maintaining possession. Stuck underneath some skates. Good kick out from, who is that? Carr. Carr pushing up to Horton. Just bounces off his stick. Duluth run into their own player. Unable to get that shot off. Dauber's going to stick with it. Trying to get it clear. Interference being called on Daley. It's going to put us on another Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. 3:49 remaining. Lightning down 2-4. Face-off clears the zone. Duluth passing it back. Back up in the neutral zone. Maroney's going to keep some pressure. Knocks the puck loose. Butcher's going to get off to the races. Butcher trying to tie up his man. Back to the Kilmer on the line. Maroney stops the puck. Looks like it's going to be a penalty on Duluth. Cross-checking. Maroney with an excellent opportunity and gets cross-checked from behind. Drawing the penalty, but we're going to be back on 4-on-4 hockey for a minute and a half. A minute and 3 seconds as Daley is still in the sin bin. Maroney pushing it back to Evanson. Evanson trying to push it up. Maroney has a little extra sauce on it, trying to get it back to the blue line. Kilmer's going to push it in. Goes behind the net. Butcher trying to push it back to the blue line. Intercepted by Duluth. Maroney's going to be off to it. He's going to try ringing the boards, but nobody there. Butcher pushing up to Maroney. Maroney going to come in with it. He's got one defensive man left. He's going to take a shot. Nobody there to clean up the loose change. Duluth clearing the zone. Dauber going to pick it up. Maroney's going to take a shot. Saved by the Tendy. Goes out front. Good defense going on by Duluth. And they're going to skate it out of the zone. Duluth back at full coverage. Trying to push it up to Cass. Cass is going to pick it up at the blue line. Good defense going on. Left out front. Dauber's going to try to backhand it in. Dumps it deep. Minute and a half left of the game, down 2-4. Both teams looking a little exhausted here towards the end. Duluth finding some grit. They're going to dump it in. Porting off to the races, getting in the corner. Tries to backhand it. Duluth East going to pick it up. Carr's going to backhand it, but blue line grabs it. Under a minute left of the game. Carr's going to pick it up. And a little too much extra sauce. That's going to be an icing on the Lightning at 42 seconds remaining. .42 seconds remaining, Lightning down 2-4, taking a glove drop from Peterson's side. Only trying to run the boards, trying to hit Butcher, but Duluth intercepts it. Trying to push it towards the net, gets a stick, goes high in the air. Only looking for Daley, pushes it up to Daley. Daley coming in, he's got Butcher out front with him. Just a great pass. Looking for a one-timer from Butcher, just fans off that opportunity. Duluth trying to clear the zone. Kilmer's going to come into it. He's going to put one in with 7 seconds remaining. Six seconds remaining. Lightning going to shorten up that span, 3-4. Lightning coming out the full force. Maroney, Carr, Kess, Daley, Evanson. Kess picking up and push it up right to the blue line, and that's going to end the game. Duluth East taking the victory. And that's going to end the tournament up here for the Lightning up in Superior. Again, the Lightning will be up in Roseau for next weekend. We'll attempt to be live up there. Check Facebook for those game times. Again, if you tuned in to watch a loved one, give them a call, send them a message, let them know how they did, give them some cheer as they played hard this weekend. Brady Carr with the Hattie during the tournament. They will be handing out a award, but I think Carr did not hear it. Unsure that we were listening for any awards, but awesome for Carr to receive that. As always, we'll stay live until the ice is cleared. All right, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.